So I remember a while back, I had this massive crush on this girl. And so we've been actually talking for days and weeks and months. And then this time comes whereby we're actually having a great conversation. And then she calls me the B word. Bro, now it just gives you this painful feeling in your guts to know that someone who you really do like has actually put you in the friend zone. And so this is how to get out of the friend zone. Number one, you actually understand why you were there in the first place. And so with women, when a woman sees you, she puts you in one of two categories. Category number one, boyfriend category, and category number two is um, friend zone. And so there are three reasons why she puts you in the friend zone. Reason number one is because you are needy. You are needy. You give her all your time and all your attention. You don't really have any goals for yourself or something that you are focused on apart from her. Reason number two is that there is no mystery in you. You literally tell her everything about yourself. So there's nothing for her to fantasize about. There's nothing for her to miss about you. And reason number three why she puts you in the friend zone is you do not polarize her. Now, I actually learned this from a YouTuber called Hamza. He talked about polarization, and you actually polarize her by letting your intentions known. So you push her to the limit between loving you or hating you. So these are the three reasons why she puts you in the friend zone. So now you understand why you are in the friend zone. This is how to get out. Step two has to do with limit the time that you spend with her and focus on yourself. Now, the time you spend talking to her, the time you spend stalking her Instagram, looking at her pictures, obsessing over her every day, you actually limit that time and use that time to do something productive with yourself. Now, if you're finding it difficult to actually be productive, you see a card pop up from 6 things that you can do to start improving yourself right now. So that time that you actually spend thinking about her, obsessing over her, talking to her, let's say in person, if you actually have the balls to go up and talk to her in person, the time you spend doing that, the time you spend looking at her Instagram, liking her pictures, commenting on her pictures, you actually limit that time and now focus that time on doing something productive with yourself. It may be improving your fitness, it may be improving your social skills, it may be starting a business, starting a brand, starting a YouTube channel like this, but this is actually the main thing. Use that time you used to focus on her, use that time to start focusing on yourself, and use that time to start improving yourself. So step number three is you now understand this principle that you do not want to be her friend. I'm going to say that again. You understand that you do not want to be her friend. You want to be the guy she gets intimate with. You want to be the guy she screenshots his pictures or his Instagram and sends to her friend. So this is what you have to understand. You understand now that you've improved yourself, so your value has increased, and that you do not want to be her friend. So now you understand that you've improved yourself, so your time and your value is significantly increased, and you also understand that you do not want to be her friend, but you want to be the guy she gets intimate with. And so what happens now is this: she's now going to initiate a conversation, and so she's going to be like, hey, I haven't seen you for the past days or weeks or months. What have you been up to? Which moves us on to step number four, which is now you now start polarizing her, which is you let your intentions known. So when she hits you up with a message like, what have you been up to? You let her know that you've been working, but you want to take her out. Then you start polarizing her. You start making your intentions known. So you can take her out and then let her know that you do not want to be her friend. You want to be this or this, which is you want to be the guy she gets intimate with. You want to be the boyfriend, or you are out of her life. And so this is what is actually called polarization. You push her to the extremes of either loving you or hating you. So you let her know that you do not want to be in the middle. You don't want to be her friend, but you want to be the guy she gets intimate with, or you want to be out of her life. And so this is how you polarize her. And this moves us on to step number five, which is actually outcome dependent. And so either she tells you a yes or a no blatantly. She tells you a yes or a no. So if she tells you a yes, well, congratulations, you have the girl. And if she tells you a no, what happens is you move on and you use it as a learning lesson. And then you use this as a learning lesson to know that if you like a girl, you have to polarize her to the extreme of either loving you or hating you. And you do this by making your intentions known. And so when women see you, they put you in one of two categories, either boyfriend or friend zone. And so what happens when she puts you in the boyfriend category, but you do not make your intentions known? Well, it now starts to drift like this. She now starts to drift like this, and then from the boyfriend category, she now moves you down to the friend zone category. So you use this as a learning lesson to know that you actually have to polarize women by letting your intentions known. So if you like a girl, you let your intentions known, and if she says yes, fine, you have a girl. And if she says no, use that as a learning lesson to keep on working on yourself, to keep on improving yourself. But the main point is you actually have to let your intentions known, and this is how you avoid getting friend zoned. But if you are still obsessing over her, if you still keep thinking about her, well, this video right here is going to help you, and it's going to teach you how to stop obsessing over her.